Meanwhile, in Utah, we're wondering if spring will ever come.
I mean, they might start to bloom someday.
I actually have some blooms that are
They're
now
blooming. They're blooming.
Right.
It waits on no one. Yes, they are confused, but so are we all, right? I mean, we're dealing with winter storms as we roll through spring. Another one impacting the state right now. Live look from daybreak. Yeah, we've got cloud cover out there and soggy conditions now filling in. The cold front approaching, and that's going to change things up. Storm tracker radar sweeping the area, and you can see heavier rain just north of the Great Salt Lake coming in from the northwestern corner of the state. And now that wet weather and the winds continue along the Wasatch Front. We are going to see valley rain and mountain snow, and that is going to impact us as we get through the next several hours. Southern Utah towards Cedar City and St. George tapping into a little bit of moisture. Live view of Cedar City, 52 degrees with cloud cover out there, clocking some serious winds down there in Iron County where that wind advisory is in effect, 51 mile per hour. Look at Milford, Delta. Salt Lake, though, with a 45 mile per hour gust, Wendover, very gusty, so conditions over I-80 less than pleasant. As we take a look, the satellite radar shows that cold front moving into the state, the cloud cover kind of breaking up, but now we get the moisture, and there is the chance that we could see some thunderstorm development along this front as we get through the next little while here. So eyes to the skies, some embedded lightning definitely could be there as the front draping itself all the way through the southwestern corner of Utah right now. This wet weather, it means business. It's already delivering snow, which we're catching here on the Alta camera, to the mountains, which is where our winter weather advisories are in effect. Plenty of moisture is on the way for the high country. Not a surprise, very similar to the pattern we have been seeing and will continue to see because we have active skies that just don't want to give up. Moisture potential hitting California and the Sierra Nevadas. With that atmospheric river, we're taking the moisture from the Pacific and we're funneling it into the Beehive State. Darker green here shows where we're seeing heavier precip, and that includes the mountains. Plenty of it. We're looking at snow totals that will be very healthy and mountain passes that will see winter travel. This is through noon tomorrow, and you can see the high country as well as the Wasatch Plateau up towards Sardine Summit, and the road to Bryan Head definitely looking like we could see some snow-covered conditions, road slush in other areas as temperatures will get colder following the front. Futurecast walks us through what to expect here. Notice as that moisture becomes very well defined, that line by 9 p.m. is out there. We're going to kick off a period of heavier precipitation when the front comes through, and that's going to hold on through the early morning hours. Then we get a break. Let me show you what I mean. Turns to snow with cold air there by midnight for the mountains as well as down towards Cedar City. From Nephi to Cedar City, we do have the potential of picking up some accumulating snow, especially near Cove Fort. So Beaver County, Dog Valley heads up there. By 6 a.m., snow showers in Cache Valley. Our colder valleys like the Wasatch Back and Cache Valley will pick up some accumulating snow, and we see snow showers for our Thursday. Here we are by 8 a.m., Salt Lake Valley, Ogden Valley, and Logan seeing the potential for some sloppy snow showers. That line really pushes into central Utah and the southern half of the state. We'll see a lot of activity through most of our Thursday, and then it dries out there. We watch as that moisture kind of tracks east. Another disturbance as we roll Thursday into Friday, and here it comes. The Friday morning commute, we want to give you the warning, has the potential with northwest flow to deal with some sloppy, snowy conditions. So you heard it there. The storm exits. We quiet down for the weekend. How much is coming? Let's zoom in, take a look. We know 1 to 2 feet in the cottonwoods. Generally speaking, 1 to 2 inches for the mountain valleys and our valleys in the Wasatch Front area, 4 to 8 there in southern Utah towards Kanab as well as over the I-15 corridor. So we're going to see what precipitation type does, but we'll dance a little bit. 30s and 40s, colder air following the front, drastic drop in temps, 50s in the Four Corners and in St. George. Taking a look at the next 7 here, you're going to see drier conditions by Friday, another storm as we head into early next week. We're going to stay below average when it comes to those temps for the Wasatch Front, 40s turning to 50s, but active skies ahead late Sunday and into Monday. We get another storm. So the break days, actually, I called in a favor and said, hey, how about a Saturday and Sunday where we don't have soggy conditions? So I'm going to do that, but by late
Tips
Sunday.
for Alana.
Yeah, I'll take them right here, right here.
We'll even be more than 20%.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, generous. You hear that?